Do you struggle with your input lag being so high and your frames just non-stop buffering and they keep on dropping down to 100, 120 frames? Well boys, if you watch this video till the very end, I promise your frames will be so much higher than they ever have been before, and your input lag will be non-existent. If you guys are wondering how on earth do I know this, well boys, in this video I have been taught this by pro PC tweakers. This video will be like no other PC tweaking video you guys have seen. Let's get straight into this video. Okay, one of the first things that we'll be seeing in this video is head over to this bottom, click on Task Manager. You need to right click on this bottom desktop, Task Manager, and then you want to head over to Performance. Once we're on Performance, CPU, we want to look at our processors. Always you're trying to look at your processors, as by the end of the video you want to try to get these as low as you possibly can. So right now I am on 130. By the end of this video, hopefully I will be around 80 to 90, maybe even 100 processors. But once we do this, just take a note of the processors and let's get straight into this first tweak. This first tweak I have not shared with this channel yet, and you will have to download it from my description. The app is called Hone. It is a PC tweaking service. If you guys are wondering, oh Gingy, that's just going to be a virus. Boys, this is not a virus. I have scanned this, I've tested it, I've ran it through Malwarebytes. On top of this, if you still do not believe me, pro Fortnite players, Veno for one example, Mr. Savage for one example, gets their PC tweaked by Hone. That app is just so convenient to use. Just head over to my description, download it, and then once we're in it, as you can see from the top, my PC requires immediate action. For most of you right now, you'll be on 0 to about 5%. I do not suspect you'll be on more than 5% unless you have got your PC tweaked professionally by someone. But if you're watching this video just like me, you'll be around 3.75%. What Hone does so easily, by one click of a switch, it will optimize your PC. So normally I would head over to my settings and manually do it all myself. System, color, display, all of that stuff. What Hone does, one click of a switch. General Windows optimizations. You guys know how much I like my Windows optimizations. For this, we will be turning it on. I also do have the premium version. With the premium version, I get access to every single optimization there is within this app. If you are wanting to get premium, boys, I recommend this so highly. If you have the free version, of course it is still incredible, but with the free version you do only get 10 optimizations. With the premium, look how many optimizations I have. It is genuinely crazy. But going through this, we will click as many as we possibly can. Of course, Windows optimizations, boys, we do this manually. It normally takes us about 20 minutes. One flick of the switch is already done. Windows power plan, we want as much power going into our PC for the highest performance you possibly can. Disable Windows power throttling. Of course, again, you want as much power going into your PC. Every single one here, in my opinion, one of the main ones I go through in my video, Windows game bar, most of you have it on, always in the background, recording your gameplay, using as much processors as it can. Such a bad thing to have in your background. Make sure this is off. Disable hibernation as well. You don't want your PC to just turn off. Boys, that is just absolutely crazy. On top of this, not only does it optimize your PC, but it can optimize your mouse for improved mouse performance on your system. Less input delay on your mouse. Right when you left click, it will instantly work. Optimize network, of course. Gaming mode, of course, every single here, boys. If there are any that you really don't want to use, of course don't switch it on, but for me, I have the premium. I want to turn every single thing on. By the end of this video, you will see how low my processors genuinely go. It is genuinely crazy. Also, of course, if you are using some services like Cortana, for me, I am not. I can turn this off. But if you're using Cortana, of course, don't just turn it on just for a bit more performance. If you are genuinely using it day to day, you can of course have it on. But for me, I want my network adapter settings as fast as I possibly can, and that's why I will be turning every single one on. Your frames as well. The reason your frames are stuttering, because they're not optimized. What Hone does, it will optimize it for you. And as we keep going down, I cannot say it enough, but remember, if you need some things off, don't just click every single one on like me just because you have premium. Like for example, Nvidia GPU to max boost. If your PC cannot handle the power, just keep this off, boys. but if you want the maximum performance, this is genuinely so crazy. Some other ones, like you saw in my last videos, we had to manually reset it. The Xbox, I cannot keep going on about this more. The Xbox just in the background using so much processors, it is genuinely so bad for your PC. But of course, again, if you use it, that is completely fine. But if you can, turn it off, like every single one here. With Hone as well, if one of these does mess up your PC, which obviously it won't, I will restart my PC and keep it on. But if it does not work, you can so easily just click it again. And there you go, the setting has now reverted. It is genuinely that easy to do. Once you've turned every single one of these on, or if you have the basic version, of course, turn all 10 on, as many as you possibly can. PC optimized to its full potential, 100%. We've gone from free to 100%. Of course, you need to restart your PC for these to take action. We'll do this at the end of this video. On to our next one is the Boost Up Junk Cleaner. Remember, I keep on going on about your temp files. This will just do it for you. Boost performance. It will have to go into your admin, but that is completely fine. Just let it do its thing. It is speeding up your PC so much. Remember, I keep on going on about in the background of your PC, there are so many files that don't need to be there, so many files that are running, but we can just get rid of those. This will take a minute, so once this is back up to 100%, I'll get back with the video. Okay, we are back, and if you see all of this green, all you need to do now is press any key and that is completely done. Make sure you don't click the X. If you do click the X, it will not work as much as it can. Just make sure you do press the enter. That is the only thing you can do there. Once you're done with this, it should come up task completed, finish boosting, and that is it. Last ran today. Perfect. Recommended optimized defrag drivers. What this will do, make sure your drivers are up to date, refragmenting them, improving read and write speeds, making it up to speed, making it as fast as it possibly can be. Again, same as before, this will pop up, it will take a minute or two, but that is completely fine. I'll get back to you right when this is done and tell what else to do. Once we're done, again, same as last time, press any key on your keyboard. Make sure you do not click the X. Make sure you do press any key, and that will be it done. Again, we'll take 1 second, back to 100, finish boosting, done. Recommended, make sure you go through all of these, do as many as you possibly can. If I do as many as I possibly can, the video will be way too long, but make sure you do every single one here. It is optimizes your PC so much, so easily as well. The next thing I want to show you guys is head over to the advanced settings. Here it is. There are even more tweaks to your PC that you can turn on and off. Here you need to make sure you don't turn on silly things that you know will mess up your PC the tiniest bit. So for example, for me, disable Bluetooth. If I disable Bluetooth, my mouse will no longer work as it is a Bluetooth device. So you can go through here, disable the things that you don't need. For example, for me, disable VPN support. I don't use VPN. I can disable it. Even more input lag, already gone. Head over to the next one, basic. This also reduces your input lag. Optimize browser background. Yes, of course. Disable browser hardware acceleration. Disable the action center. Boys, I do not use the action center one bit. Clean taskbar and start menu. Boys, remember, we're doing all of these, but you will have to restart your PC for all of these tweaks to actually work. Once you're done disabling as many as you possibly can, just like me, we are done with Hone. One other thing there is in this, you can actually head over to your BIOS optimizations. I will be doing this for another video. I cannot do it right now, but this will optimize your BIOS, which is just genuinely crazy to talk about, as many people in their BIOS, they don't know what they're doing. The BIOS is a very advanced system, so if you want Hone to do it, that is completely fine. You can do this right at the end of the video. But for Hone, we have optimized as many things as we possibly can, and when I restart my PC, my processors should be so much lower than what they started. Again, I'll show you right now. Performance CPU 130 processors. So let me go ahead and restart my PC. Let's see how much my processors are. Okay boys, I've just restarted my PC. Hopefully by now my processors will be below 100, and if they are, please do like and subscribe. Also leave a comment on how much you started and how much you finished. And there we go, we are on 82 processors. Hone is genuinely incredible. I have never in my whole time of being on YouTube been on below 85 processors. This is crazy. Let me know down below how much processors you have now ended on.